All right, guys, it's Alex, and today we're gonna be talking about a story about the few times that I've kicked women out my house. And I'm not a guy who kicks women out. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I would never kick a woman out because she didn't want to have sex with me. I would never kick a woman out because she didn't want to do something. But there are times when you have to kick their asses out your house. There are times when you have to leave the date. There are times when you have to cut communication because sometimes women will try to get away with things simply because they know they could get away with some things. You see what I'm saying? An example is like smacking you, right? Most women will smack you because they know most likely you're not gonna hit them back, right? I'm not gonna hit a woman back. I'll squeeze you. I'm not gonna squeeze you. No. But but I'm not gonna hit a woman back. So there's some things they feel like they can get away with, and especially when it comes to dating. Especially when it comes to dating online, women treat you with a little bit less respect online, as opposed if they know you from your friends. Women are more flaky online, as opposed to if you meet them from a friend, right? Even studies show that the highest percentage of success rate in terms of marriages, in terms of how they meet, is through meeting through friends. The highest divorce rates comes from meeting online, right? And then after that comes from meeting at a club. But the highest one that leads to the lowest divorce rates are meeting through friends, which says a lot about people. It says that one, we're literally wired to meet people from other people. That's how we met back then in our ancestors. That's how they met. They didn't meet through Tinder, right? It wasn't like, ooh, I like her the way she looks, right? No, it's not how it was done. So let me tell you the story of when I do kick women out, and this is actually a good example for you guys when you guys should walk out on dates, when you shouldn't even try to work it out with a woman, because a woman will pretty much in her mind say you ain't getting this pussy, but will make you think that there's hope. Okay, so look. So I met this woman on Tinder. She was like, "Oh my God, I want to meet you. Let's hang out. You're such a good catch," and blah 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 blah. And it was that night. She wanted to hang out on the same day. And I usually don't, because women usually flake whenever they want to hang out the same day. I don't know why, but it's just, I see a pattern that women flake when you meet them on the first date. I mean, when they hang out with you, when they ask to hang out on the same day, they will flake. It's crazy. So she was like, "Hey, you want to hang out?" And I have a strategy, and I pretty much say, "Can I let you know in 1 hour? Because I'm hanging out with friends, and if they cancel or if we finish early, we can hang out." And she was like, "Sure." And 1 hour later, I was like, "You know what? Can you meet at this time?" And she was like, "Okay." And I was like, "All right, cool. Then I can leave my friends and hang out with you." I say that usually because, again, some women just say they're free to test you. Why they do that, I don't fucking know, but they just do that, right? So I was like, "All right, cool. Let's hang out." She was like, "Can you come pick me up on an Uber?" And I was like, "Can you just go to the fucking bar?" She was like, "Nah, come pick me up." And she was like kind of close. And the bar was like kind of close also. So I was like, whatever, man. All right, whatever. Even though it was inconvenient, but whatever. So I went over to her apartment. I waited downstairs. And I waited for her. We walked to the bar. We started talking. And everything looked good. We were chatting. We had great chemistry. She pretty much said she watches my channel sometimes too, right? And I was like, oh, really? Oh, okay. So you know me. Okay, all right, cool. All right. Anyways, so now I was like, yo, let's come back to my place. Let's smoke some weed, and I'm gonna show you my drawings, which is my excuse. By the way, this is a painting of mine that I did, and I sell my paintings in forms of T-shirts. You could purchase it where it says Teespring on the description down below. Okay, you can purchase my merch there. So we went to my room. I told her, let's go to my room and get some wine. I didn't say weed because I don't smoke with people I don't know. I was like, let's get some wine. And she was like, okay. Anyways, she went back to my room, right? And we're back in my little room, all right? So we're chilling there. We're talking. I do a complimentary 15-minute wait before I make a move. We start chatting. We started having a few drinks, and I go for the kiss, right? And then she was like, whoa. I thought we were just friends. I'm like, what? What? What you said? What? I thought we were what? And she was like, one second, let me put the right scene. There you go. Okay. No, this one. Sorry about this, guys. Sorry about this. So ignore it. There you go, right? She was like, I thought we were just friends. I was like, what are you talking about? We met on Tinder. I asked you to come back to my place. after buying you drinks, back in my room, right? From a Tinder guy, from the toxic dating coach, and you're telling me we're just friends? She was like, yeah. And I was like, but in my mind, I'm thinking, because that was her last night also, right? So I'm like, but it's your last night. You're hanging out with me. She want to hang out tonight because it's your last night. She was like, well, I wanted to get to know you. I was like, so this whole time, meeting on Tinder, right? Me inviting you for drinks, inviting you back to my place. You're thinking that's a friendship type of gesture? She was like, yeah. And I was like, get out. Go home. She was like, what? She was like, what are you talking about? She was like, I was like, just go home, okay? Go home. She was like, well, I thought we're not friends. I was like, we're not friends. I don't know you, okay? I don't want to get to know you. Just go home, right? And she was like, but you're an asshole. And I was like, well, you're wasting my time. What kind of person doesn't understand? You could say, and I told her this. I was like, look, you could have easily said you changed your mind, you didn't like me, and I would have been totally okay with it, actually. If you would have just changed your mind and said, you know what, I don't like him as much as I thought I was going to like him, that's totally fine, right? Because at least you didn't have this thought that we were just friends. But simply because we went through all of this and you thought it was a friendship, you know what, I can't deal with that, just go home. And I kicked her out the house. She was like, all right, can I get my stuff? And I was like, yeah, pick it up. I go home. She was like, can I get some water? I was like, here, some water, man. Now go home. God damn it. She said, and then she had the gall to say, can you call me an Uber back to my place? And I was like, bitch, close the door. God damn it. Fuck. Like, the hell is her problem? Asking me to pay. I'm like, but just take the fucking train. It's down. It's 1 block down. You're two stops away. You can get home. You'll be fine, girl. God damn, man. She's Dominican too. This is why I never hooked up with any Dominican chick. It never worked out. It just never did. Like me and Asian girls, it just never worked out. But that's the only time you kick a woman out. When a woman comes back to your place, says she thought this whole thing was a friendship when you clearly said it's going on a fucking date, and then she gives you the confused look, just kick her out, man. All right? Just kick her out, okay? It's never going to work out. And that's my story for you guys, man. Women do that type of shit, man. Why? I don't fucking know. It's just women. Don't get angry. Find the humor in it like I did. And yeah, if you guys want to hear more stories, I have so many more stories of women doing stupid shit. You just let me know and I'll make more of them.
Okay, so if you consider yourself a nice guy, if you're the type of person that always gets played by women, is considered like a mama's boy, or you like assertiveness, or you've been bullied when you were a little kid, and so you develop some nice guy's tendencies, then I would highly recommend you check out my new course, Nice Guy. It's specifically made for just nice people in general. I'm a nice guy. I was a nice guy. I was a Bible teacher, for God's sake. I was a Bible teacher. It doesn't get any more nicer than that, okay? So in this course, I will teach you about the art of assertiveness. And if you just learn to become more assertive in a healthy and non-toxic way, what will happen is that men will respect you and women will bang you for the most part, okay? As long as women respect you and see you as a man, that's all that matters. So this course is more about how to embrace your masculine side. If a guy watches this, he'll embrace his masculine side. If a woman watches this, they'll embrace their feminine. This is a course specifically made to bring out your assertive self in a healthy way. So you're going to learn about the source of human aggression. You're gonna learn about how to assert yourself in terms of in a work situation, what to do if somebody disrespects you, how to know if somebody is disrespecting you or not. Because when you're a nice person, you assume that everybody has good intentions. So you can check out all of this. It's a pretty big course, but the size of the course, it doesn't matter. You can check out all of this for just $99. And if you don't like it, just ask for your money back, and I'll send you your money back. No questions asked. Not one time in my career have I ever rejected somebody's refund. So if you don't like it, it's a money back guarantee. This is the equivalent of buying a sneaker. Okay, it's a really good investment. So I'll see you guys inside. It's a 30-day money back guarantee, and you will not regret it, because after this course, you will learn how to become more assertive, and women will stop playing you. It's plain and simple, and that's all that matters. I'll see you guys inside.